on video, I would really want to explain so that everybody watching this can be aware, and then this can really be understood by our real estate buyer, those subscribing to deeper conversation as regards to real estate. So I'm going to be very happy to share my honest review about this. So if you've been buying cheap properties, check where you have lapses and adjust in this particular information you're going to be getting immediately. So first, if you want to buy a property, remember, cheap property does not mean that it is safe. Now I'm going to explain that. Many cheap properties are priced low because they carry more than what you can imagine in your head. You see, Nigerian land is different from land in other locations, if you must know the truth. And then it is often said cheap because they know when it's mentioned cheap, you are able to get acquainted to it to buy immediately. So when you hear cheap, let this be the last time you lose guard to that word, cheap. When you see a land and you don't even know if it has community disputes, if it has an issue, if government has interest in it, if it has unresolved ownership or thereabout, and you just fall into that kind of trap, you might end up regretting why you did not know that this land was like this. So the price is low to attract fast buyer who won't ask questions. So keep that at the back of your mind. So land is expensive is also not because it's expensive, then it is good. So I'm making this clear to every real estate buyer out there. So this video, you're going to be getting more of videos like this if you are connected to those who are subscribing. They're subscribing monthly to private deeper discussion in real estate. So secondly, we have most cheap lands have document problem. From my experience, most cheap land have document problem. There's a red flag. There's something saying, no, this is not for you. So one of the biggest red flag in Nigeria is incomplete or fake document. So many cheap properties would not showcase all this, okay? But if you are a smart investor or you are connected to hearttohearttv or you're a member of our subscription, you would surely know that this land, it gets something about this land. So remember this, just put it at the back of your mind. They might tell you the property has one title like that. Please, if it's not CFO, it's not Gazette, it's not a registered survey, it's not, so many document and title that you should have. If it doesn't have all that, then you need to find out what is going on with the property before you put in your funds. So proper documentation is important. So if the document that they are giving to you or they are telling you is not clear, land is not yours. Just take a walk. That land is not yours. Just take a walk. Now let's go to the third one. You hear statements like buy now, document later. That's a trap. You bought a land for 2 years, 4 years, you don't have the documents. You're like somebody who just bought a car without plate number. If that car, somebody takes off that car from you, it will be so difficult to find it because that car is produced severally in different locations. You need to be aware. You need to just be enlightened. You need to know what to do. You need to be well equipped on all these things that I'm sharing with you. So I hope that you're understanding, we're on the same page. So you see this face of you buy property, you are not getting document. I don't want to hear it again. If you are conversant with our videos, you should know that I've always screamed about this. You should You should pick up your document. You should have your document. You can't be sending receipts to companies and you don't have your document. Enough of that. You see this here, I am out to ensure that every client out there who has properties should get their document. Okay, so that phase has passed when you just put in money and you say I have the receipt as a my proof. Nobody cares about your receipt. What they care about is what documents do you have on that land. What document does it have? There's a client that reached out to me and said, okay, I want to sell a particular property. I'm like, okay, where is the property? He told me where the property is, only for me to find out that the document on that property is incomplete. Why don't you have the document? So please make sure documents are complete before you even think of reselling your land or thereabout. Now, buyers often wait. I mean, they are fond of waiting for years to even start discovering this. And I'm wondering why. Who gave you people those information that you can wait forever to get your documents? So later is where most real estate dreams perish. Take note. Number 4, cheap property is hard to resell. That's a big truth. You see, the real value of property is not just buying, it's selling. Yeah, and I will say that again. Many cheap land cannot be resold because, a lot of buyers have bought properties in locations that are still developing. It's going to take a long time. So you buy a cheap property today, have it in mind that it's going to take a long time. It's not something that you can buy now and sell tomorrow. It will take a long time because development needs to crop up. People need to see reasons why they need to rebuy this property, and they will buy. So cheap property takes a longer time, and not just taking that longer time. Some people will tell you, oh, if you can't sell it, I don't think I can really invest again. That statement should never stop you from getting a property that you can get good value from. Okay, so imagine a client of mine who bought a particular shop, and that shop is not ready to start doing anything on it. So what we did for him was to rent the shop out. Just the first month, he rented the shop for 4 million. He got that particular shop for about 30 something million. So in a space of, let's say, 5-7 years, he has recovered his money and you start making his money. So you might have made a longer investment previously, but that doesn't mean you will not get a shorter one to bring faster returns to you. So I'm making all of this because I want you to be aware, and you should be on point when it comes to investment. Like your brain is doing okay, so if you haven't subscribed yet to our YouTube channel, do that right now. Turn on your notification bell to get notified on each time we do a post right on the hthannepearlltd. Follow us up on all of our social media platforms and make sure you stay tuned to enjoy a lot more. So now let's look at the 5th one, which is location. Location always beats price. You see, in Nigeria, location determines the growth of that particular property you just bought or you're about to buy. So if you are in a well-located axis of Nigeria, maybe near infrastructures, near a road construction, near development that is ongoing, you are already at the verge of turning a billionaire. Because imagine somebody who has properties close to the Likee Expressway, close to the airport in Lagos, the Likee Airport, close to the coastal road, all those kind of locations. So now I'm coming to the coastal road axis. So I need you to watch this video to the end. Whatever you are doing, don't ever miss this video to the end, because this video is a paid video, and after now you're not going to get it on my page. It's going to be stored right in the membership page, where those who are very serious to learn more about real estate are going to be there and watching it on paid account. Now, you see, when it comes to location is everything. A client of mine asked me recently that I needed a terrace, and of course terraces around Orchard are already going for 200 million, 180 million, 150 million, good terraces that are looking like fully detached. And I told my client that, you might get something cheaper, but you're going to get it somewhere within our axis. And the client was like, which axis? I said, Likee. So some people that understand that Likee is fast developing, they are taking position on time. We have new terraces coming up, and the document is intact, between approval, everything is just intact. So if you're watching this video, of course you should know that this is one video you should not miss, because having some of the best deals and getting the right way to get this, what to do with them, how you can make money from your investments, how you can make money from your properties is key. It's key to me, and I'm really interested to put a whole lot out for you to understand that, okay, we are on the same page, you're understanding what we're saying, and you're taking the right decision at the right time. So now let's look out for number 6. You see, cheap land often has no infrastructures. That statement is true. So when you hear people say many cheap land lack basic access to road, drainages, electricity, yes, it is true. That's because your location is not developed yet, and it needs to be developed before all of those things can come on it. So you need to take note and know the kind of decision you're making on time. Now, number 7, emotionally buying properties, taking bad decision because you just feel the video is enticing to you, the video just attracted you, and you need to buy. Take note. These things you won't get to hear them everywhere. So I'm very concerned on you making the right decision. Number 8, government accusation is a silent issue. You see, when government is coming for your property, know that property should have documents. Else, it's a go. Government don't collect and be that. So please take notes. Number 9, we have smart investors that are investing wrongly. You pack all your investments and go and put in underdeveloped properties, and you are waiting for money. That is not wise decision. Sometimes you need to spread this fund so that you don't lose out fund. Okay, so when you don't lose out fund, you yourself, you'll be happy that you made the right decision. Number 10, the golden rule of property buying in Nigeria: before you pay a dime, ask yourself, can I verify this? That's one. Secondly, ask yourself, can I resell this? Thirdly, does it have a clear future? And if all these questions are answered correctly, then you go ahead. If not, walk away. So not every cheap land is a blessing. So if this video has really helped you, ensure you like, comment, and share. Do not forget, if you want to join our membership, hurry and subscribe to it immediately. See you in our next one. And I remain Anne as Zonobi, your number 1 real estate expert in Nigeria. Have a blessed day. Bye. Remember to drop your questions below. I'll be waiting.